Are you supportive? Really? I mean, really? When we think about our partners and how we talk to them, and especially if you've been together for a long time, the niceties, the politeness, the kindness, the best behavior kind of slips over the years. It can. I'm not saying that it happens all the time and that I'm mean to Kevin or that Kevin is mean to me or anything like that, but sometimes it just kind of slips, right? And it becomes this kind of unconscious thing. So back in the day when my husband didn't really support me in what I was doing, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, right? So I felt stuck. I knew I wanted to make a change, but I felt really stuck. I knew that there was this possibility, like it was my fantasy that we were going to be okay and I would be able to talk to him and everything would be really happy, but it just seemed so far away from me. And it was, as the months and even a year passed, I began to settle with that, you know, situation. Like, maybe this is just us, maybe this is something I have to do by myself and I'm not ever going to get his support. And that kind of killed me, because I saw couples like the House of Rose. They were doing things together and they were husband and wife and they were even podcasting together and things like that. And I was like, man, that's so cool. They're both in it together, like they both get it. And while I was stuck with that feeling, you know, that situation, I began to harbor a little bit of resentment. Motherfucker. You start comparing and you start feeling left out and you start feeling unsupported, and it made me really cold, unkind, and short with my answers. Hey, you want to go out? No. Want to hang out? No. What do you want to do right now? You want to watch a movie? No. And I was thinking about, you know, me supporting him in the photography business, and at this time I was thinking, that's your thing. I'm totally supporting you. I'm just here to help you, and yet you can't even understand what I'm doing over here on this side. Here I am. I show up every weekend just like you. I work just like you, and you don't get it. You don't get it. Right? Like, that's how I felt. And you know what? It was a really short-sighted look onto how to handle this situation, because in that time when you're lacking support, all you can think about is you. Because you're just like, what about me? What about me? How about me? And it's like, and anyway, you know, I was spouting words. Yeah, whatever. You never follow through anyway. Why bother? You always get my hopes up. Do you ever stop eating? You know, all these statements are true, but I was breaking him down because I felt broken. Just created this kind of vicious cycle between us, and for a while we were just really missing the boat and really feeling like we were separating, you know, as partners, and that really put a strain on me, because it's like, for one thing, your pride is wrapped up in it, like, oh shit, I chose this guy and now I'm not even getting what I want, and I'm not courageous enough to tell him how I feel. And that was a really, really, really hard thing to deal with. But then something happened, and either it was me or him, but we made a comment on how we were talking to each other. That's not supporting. The language that you use is just so powerful, because, you know, if you're always breaking your partner down and not giving them the support, like, it's got to be a shared effort. You know, when you're lacking the support in the beginning and you want to start something new, or you want to break out and do something a little experimental, and your partner doesn't support you, you have to be unbreakable. And how you become unbreakable is, for one thing, letting go of everything outside of you, coming back to the self. Coming back to the self and saying, okay, I don't have that support that I want right now, but I support me. And this was kind of an unconscious thing going on in my head at this point. It wasn't like, okay, he doesn't get it, but I get it, so let's just do it. So you know what? Little by little, we started to change our language. Oh my God, what have I been doing all this time? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I needed to make that change for me first. I needed to lead the way and to be the example. And sometimes that's what's going to happen. Change the language. Pay attention to the language that you use with each other. And if it could use some improvement, little by little start to change that, and you'll see that your partner will respond. Even if you don't tell him anything and you just start to change your language a little bit, you will start to see that his language will change as well. Anyway, thanks for taking some time to watch some MegTV today. I really appreciate it. A little slow start on the videos these last 2 weeks. There's been a lot going on with the new podcast that's going to be launching next week. So Kevin and I are fully, not him, I am fully immersed in the new podcast, and we're having a blast doing it. So we'd appreciate your questions. You can write them down right here in the comments, or on Twitter or Facebook or Google or wherever you're watching this video. We truly appreciate it. And because it is Revelation Wednesday, yeah, so a lot of good things are going on, guys. I'm really excited for what's to come. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel if you're digging the stuff that's going on over here. And if you're digging my jam, come on down to meganpangan.com and get on my newsletter list, because that is where I share exclusive content, including behind the scenes stuff, personal, more intimate vlogs just for you, and other stuff that I don't release anywhere else. So have a great rest of the week, and we will see you on Good Shit Friday. Peace out.